Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Lecture by Mr. Domino. Today we are going to start a new assignment on the same data cleaning part, and we're going to use for this an Excel tool. You can use both an Excel sheet as well as you can use the Google Sheet also. I'm using here Google Sheet. If you want, you can use the Excel also, Microsoft Excel. Both are we can use it. So in this video, I will going to show you how you can use the basic function. In if you have not seen my last video, then just go to my YouTube channel, Lecture by Mr. Domne, and there you can find it out my previous playlist. So in that playlist, I have shown you like how you can work with the Excel data, and you can add the domain name to your name. So the scenario was that every year a lot of students they take an admission in the college, and we need to add the college domain to their personal name. Means here the person email ID is there. We need to extract the person name and add a college domain here. So in this video, actually I forgot to add this double quote. That's why this question mark is coming. Let me remove it and press enter. Now when I will press enter, this question mark will be removed. Now I will going to drag it, so you can see here it has been removed now, right? So in this way we have done it. How we can use the basic function, and the function was this one. In this way we can do it. So today I will going to start a new assignment where the scenario was that you have a data set of a electronics product. A company sells data you have, and you need to divide this data means into date, product, price, and quantity. Here if you can see here this data set. So here this is your date part, this is your product part, this is your price, and this is the quantity. And here you can see the column name same here. But how to do that, that we're going to see. So here this first part is your date part. It means your 4th April. Its 4th is for April month, 23 is for date, and 70 is for 90/70. So this 70 is your year, 23 is your date, and 4th is your month. So here we need to extract this into this separate column. How you are going to do that? You will going to see this in this video. In order to do that, first you need to just find out the hyphen in all those lines. But before doing that, you need to remove the space in the column. You can see there are some unwanted space are there that you need to remove it. How you are going to do that? Let's see. So I'm going to add a column here, so that in order to remove space. So for removing a space, we will use trim function that will going to trim the space from the string. In order to use that, just use trim function, and when you use it, it will show you why it is using. So it will give an idea also that what is the reason of using this trim. Now inside this parenthesis, just pass the name of a column where you are working. So the first data is start from C9. So I pass here C9, and I will close it. When now you need to press the enter. Once you press the enter, you will see that you get this data. You need to just expand it. So now you can see this. When you expand this, the space is removed, right? You just need to bring it here. Now similarly, just drag it so that it will be apply for all. You can separately also apply for each and every value, but it will time consuming. So that's the reason I'm just simply clicking on this. I'm just taking the cursor here. When it will convert into plus, just press it and drag it. So it will be, see here. Now you can see it like how the space is removed from the data, right? So in this way we can remove the space. Now the next thing is how you can find out the hyphen and how you can divide this data into date, product, price, and quantity. So in order to do that, you need to apply the like find function in order to find the hyphen. We will going to find hyphen in this string, and we will divide this string into separate date, product, price, and quantity. So I will going to do the same. In order to do that, here I will add one more column. Now once I add a column, I will write it because I need to find out the first hyphen. So I'm just writing find first hyphen. Okay, I will press enter. Now in order to do that, we have already seen in the last video like how you can find it out any um, symbol and how you can do that. So here I need to find out the hyphen, means where the first hyphen will be, find out what is the length of that string. So here I will going to do the same. In order to do that, you just need to type equal to find function. So you, when you put this find function, it will tell you what is the reason of using the find. Find is used to find first position of string in the text. So you are finding this hyphen, at what position this hyphen is present, that will going to do that. So what are the parameter is usually it search for text to search starting at what you are searching for, hyphen, in what column or in what data you are searching for, this one, and starting from where you want to start it. So let's see this. I want to start at C, right? C column, and my data is started from ninth row. So I will use C9. Oh, okay. Sorry. First, we need to add what we need to find out. So first hyphen, I just need to add it because here you can see the syntax is search for. So search for hyphen, text to search is this one, and then starting. So now the next thing is it will come is where you want to search it. I want to search it in D9 after removing, right? D9, and starting from which position I want to check from the first word. So I will pass 1 and I will close it and I will press enter. Once I press enter, you can see here it is showing you 6.0 something. So here you, why it is coming value hash, because I have not done for the whole data. I've just shown you till here. If you want, you can just drag it. See here, now the value is coming 6, right? So in this way you can find it out the first position. Similarly, if you want to do it, now you want to find out the second hyphen, like this TV, where the second hyphen is coming after the TV. How you're going to do that? Just click on this, add one more left. Here I'm going to write find second hyphen. Now I will do the same step. Here also I will use find function. What I need to find it out, hyphen, where I need to find out, in this D9, D column D9. Now after what length you need to find out the hyphen, 6, right? So what you need to find means now the starting position is what you will not going to use 1 here. The reason because you have already find the first hyphen. Now you need to find out the second hyphen. So you will start reading from here. After how many character you will start reading, that you will get from here. So I will pass it this this, right? After hyphen, it is giving you the position of hyphen, means after 6 means at a sixth position you are getting a hyphen. So it means that from where you want to start it, 6 plus 1. So here you will write the name of column is what, E, right? And what column row is 9. So here I will write E9 plus 1 and I will press enter. Now you just see it how it is. Now if you want to autofill it, then just press tick mark, so it will autofill all those value. Similarly, you want to find out the third hyphen. We have find out first, second, now third. So in order to find it out, I will need to add one more column. and here I will write find third hyphen. Now in order to do that, again I will going to use find function in order to find the position of string. What I need to find out, hyphen. Now where I need to find out, d9 here, correct. Now I need to find out the hyphen starting from what. So I will going to start hyphen after 9. You can see here the first position of hyphen is 6, second position is 9, right? You can count also 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Now I want to start from the 9 plus 1, that is your 10. So how you are going to find out f9 plus 1? Now just press enter and I will click on this so that it will autofill. So in this way we have find out the first, second, third position of our hyphen. Based on this, I will going to find date, product, price and quantity. So we will going to see in this next video how we can find out the date, product, price, quantity from this. If you like my video, then please subscribe, share, comment it. Thank you.